think I tried to make a MacArthur Park joke last time we had this track. This layout of Oulton Park is new to me. I like the bigger one a bit better. I'm not a big fan of that hairpin on this layout. It took me a while to get any kind of consistency, and even still, it's not very consistent. Ended up with a 128/612. Pretty proud of that. During my practice for this and getting it going, we did the Daytona 500, so it was a little weird switching back and forth between this and that, but hey, it is what it is. And we'll show you the lap that we did, and then we'll explain how we did it. So here you go.
You've just done a 128.62. Sector 1 is quick. Your lap time was 128.61. Sector 3 times okay.
Okay, Oulton Park, 128/612. How'd we do it? Let's go. Ran a 60.4-ish brake bias. I'm not sure exactly. It's in the top left of the relative in the map, or in the lap. Anytime you're watching one of these, it's always there. And then let's go. We got a good run up the. Oh, we need headphones. Up the start finish here, and just going. And our first braking point is going to be kind of. There's a little. You can see it zigzags there. It's going to be a little bit before that. This is going to be our first braking point here. We're going to kind of dab on the brakes, just a little bit, 70%ish. Then we're going to trail brake out, kind of get on the throttle a little bit before the apex there, and then here we can get onto this quite a bit more than I did here, but you don't want to get your car too far to the left. If your right tires kind of get where that white line is, you're going to get an off track, so don't do that. And it also slows you down a bit too, so not a ton, but it's not the best way. All right, so we're just going, just kind of drifting over. Our next braking point here is gonna be right before this dip here. We'll get some extra braking because of the compression that the dip gives us. Then we're gonna trail off, and we kind of want to ride this curb a bit and just getting on the throttle as much as we can. You don't want to hit you see there's a lip there where the grass comes up. If you hit that, it's going to slow you down quite a bit, so don't do that. And then we're just going to accelerate on out. Got a good run this time, and you can go over a little bit, not a ton more. Yeah, you can go onto this curb here, but it ends kind of abruptly, so you don't want to do that, because again, off track. I had a better time, but I got an off track on it. So it wasn't a big one either, it was just a little one. Anyway, onwards, full throttle. And the braking point here is real hard. I kind of like ended up with using the timer thing there, and when it switched, I kind of gave myself a little 2 count, but let's see if we can pick out a better. That's our braking point. Okay, kind of, let's say, what about there? Where the, right before where the track comes in, but you're gonna brake hard, here. Yeah, kind of where the track starts to curve there. And then just, yeah, brake hard, and get down to second. It's one of the few times we use a gear lower than third in this car. And then just keep the car tight to the corner and start accelerating out a bit ago. And as soon as you can, pop it up into third, because you're going to be, once you're head to straight, because you're going to be hitting the rev limiter there. So let's just look at it from the outside, just to show you kind of how tight the car is on that hairpin there. Yeah, just on the brakes, then accelerate as soon as we're kind of even with that. Yeah, just keep it tight, and then we start going out and hit the rest of the gas, and then we're popping up into third gear there. And then it's just full throttle. That hairpin was kind of one of the areas that I had trouble with. Next braking point, being consistent, that is. It's a little after the 100 marker here. So we're gonna hit it. It's not super heavy. Well, 80-90%. I guess it is super heavy, but not as heavy as the hairpin. Everything's relative, right? And then we're gonna hit the gas a little bit here. Then we're gonna get on the brakes again. And we're gonna be real close to these tire things. Make sure you don't hit those. And then getting back over to the left. And we're gonna dab the brakes just a little bit to start the car turning a little bit more. And then we're gonna cut just a little bit over this bit of dirt there, and we'll show you that from the outside here real quick too. This whole complex is there's some tricky stuff in this. I like the track, but there's some tricky stuff in it. All right, so yeah, slow-mo and trail brake out, hit that, gas, brake, accelerate, and we're gonna get on over. Brake a little bit, and then throttle, hit the dirt and throttle, and then we're just gonna go kind of coming over here, and then we're gonna cut this away, and we're just gonna hold the left hand side of the track here, and then I'm kind of braking a little bit as we get into this little pocket here. Again, about 60-70%, then trail, and we're gonna hit the throttle. We're gonna modulate the throttle here just to keep the car going as much as we can along the line, which is along that curb, and then we want to get as much throttle as we can, but if you're understeering too much, let off, and then yeah, just full throttle out. Next braking point's right around in here, or right at the sign. Heavy on the brakes, and then we're gonna cut. We want to pause. We're just trailing. We want to ride kind of this curb here as we come out, and just, yeah, on the gas, right, pretty much as we hit that, and then just full throttle on the way through the rest of the lap here. Yeah, it's some of these corners, it's pretty hard to be consistent through, but there you have it, 128.612. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a tough one. I think folks are gonna be the really quick folks are gonna be in the 127s. I can hit low 129s pretty reliably. The 128.5s are few and far between, but with some more practice, I think we'll be able to hit them. Optimal got down to a 128.2-ish. Hopefully we can get a little closer to that with some kind of consistency at some point in the week. So yeah, if you like these videos, hit the subscribe button. It helps out a ton. Thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't. And this week we're taking off the streaming, but if it's not when this video just came out, head on over to twitch.tv/thepiltdownman, leave a follow and watch us live. Anyway, have a great one. We might see you out there. Bye.